Yeah, this is Zura here. This is a completely different experience for me. Hopefully my voice doesn't sound too weird. But I thought I'd take a different take on telling you guys some spooky stories that I've heard around the internet. I have found these stories and videos from the YouTuber Sapphire. And possibly from Chills. But it's Sapphire with one of her like spooky stories or whatever. I'll link her later. But first story I wanted to tell is sorry, this is my first time doing this in a while. So I have the ribbon and then the string. I'll tell the string story first. So this one's back in possible Japan or somewhere in Asia. And well, there was this girl who went into her school's bathroom with her friends. She took a sewing needle because she was so hyped about her friends having piercings in their ears, and she wanted to join them with it. So what she did is she took the needle and just stabbed her earlobe. Now, she had to use a mirror because, well, there wasn't much technology back then, and she didn't know how to pierce her ears other than from what her friends were telling her. But she realized she had pierced the wrong spot. And she noticed when she looked at her earlobes that there was a white string coming out from one of them. She thought, okay, it must be a string from my headband or from my uniform. She pulled it. She kept pulling it, and then it got pretty long, like this long. And then longer and longer and longer. So she got tired of it and thought it was just a thread. And she asked for a pair of scissors from one of her friends. Of course, they gave it to her, but they're just like, I wouldn't really cut that. She stupidly didn't listen to them and took the scissors, cut the string, and you'll never believe what happened. Everything went black for her. So rumor has it she has cut the thing that helps everybody see. Meaning she cut the most important thing, and she couldn't even have her eyes fixed due to one of the things in the back of our heads that help us see. Forget what its proper term is, but yeah, it was one of the major ones. Which I think was kind of a dumb idea, and that's why you go to normal ear piercing places like tattoo people. But, I mean, I guess she learned her lesson, just in a brutal way. But that poor girl, no longer to see. But y'all, please, don't try this at home. Don't pierce your ears. Even if it is cheaper, it's worth like the 60 or whatever bucks. And next story is definitely way before technology, back when like horses and stuff were way more popular. There was no cars and stuff. Like early era? But this one's definitely in Japan. Or at least somewhere in Japan or near it. I've heard it from Japan, but there's a beautiful lady one day, and she had an adorable child. The woman had put a green ribbon around the child's neck and told her never to take it off. So this girl got outside and she was talking to her friend. And he asked, "Why the green ribbon?" She said, "I will tell you one day, just not today." And he said, "All right." And then years later, they re-met in high school. He asked, "You're still wearing the green ribbon?" She said, "Yes, of course I am. I can't take it off." He said, "If I marry you, will you tell me why you have the green ribbon?" And she agreed that she would. Now here's the thing. I know my version might be a little off, but there's multiple versions of this exact story. It's either called like the red ribbon, the purple ribbon. I've heard it as the green ribbon or the ribbon. And, well, they eventually get married and stuff, but she never takes off the ribbon. She showers with it on, she cooks with it on, she gardeens with it on, and she's never taken it off. And he keeps asking, "Why haven't you taken off the green ribbon yet?" And she says, "I will tell you later." Eventually start to get old. She's really sick. He's very concerned for her because he's tried to help her and be so curious about that green ribbon that she's worn her whole life. So he asks her if he's able to see the ribbon removed now. She removes the ribbon after telling him, yes, that the ribbon will be removed. Now, this part had me blown away. So she unties the ribbon from her neck. And oh my goodness. Her head rolls and falls onto the floor. And he stands there, all shocked. He had a heart attack and died after finding out. But I think he was more freaked out and ran away. I have no idea what that was about, but I did hear there's a similar ribbon in some game called The Wolf Among Us, where these girls are not able to tell the proper truth due to a ribbon being around their neck. And if it's removed, they're dead. So, yeah, be careful what you do with a girl with a ribbon around her neck. Don't untie it unless she's a bitch. That's the only exception in my book. Hope you guys enjoyed the stories. And I'll try to make it more professional next time. Bye! Button. Blop.